Morning everyone. Right, day 2 of the cruise, day 4 of our little trip, and we are here in front of our home for the next few days, and we have just arrived in Mykonos. So we're going to head into town shortly and explore the sites. I don't know, Steve, what do you think so far of our first morning and what we can see around us?
Yeah, so morning's been good. We got up, finished unpacking, showered. The shower here is much better than it was in our hotel. Obviously one reason it didn't flood the floor.
Yep.
But yeah, so that's really good. Met the guys and the girls, had a little nibble. The buffet was jam-packed this morning. Everyone who was anyone was there. It's currently just on 10 o'clock, so it's still relatively quite early.
Yep.
But yeah, still a lot of people on the boat. When we did look out this morning, when we had docked at about 7:30, there were a couple of people that had got off straight away. So maybe they are maybe they had a tour arranged or something.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, otherwise so far so good. It's about 20. Did Amy say it's 24 degrees today?
23 degrees today.
Yeah, but as you
it's
can
really windy.
Here, it's very
very windy. So it's taking the edge off the heat a little bit. That does mean we had to be really careful with our skin, not to sunburn. We have got suntan lotion with us.
But I did lotion up this morning. Yeah. You can see that nice little glisten on my skin. So
yeah.
I'm feeling quite good so far.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm not going to burn my Italian heritage and pop out and do its thing. We'll see.
But all we're going to do today is like explore the town, look at some of the streets. Mykonos is well known for its little narrow, twisty paths. So with lots of little shops and boutiques, so we're going to have a little look at that, and we're going to see if we can hunt down the famous windmills as well while we're here. So stay along for the journey, see what we get up to, and we'll be back with you very soon. Just to give you some idea though how big this thing is, right? I've left this at 100% size, I've not zoomed out or anything. So all the way up there is this ship. It is huge, and apparently this is one of the smaller cruise liners. I can only imagine what these super cruisers are like, where it goes all the way down there. It's so tall, it's blocking the sun out. Huge this thing. And actually, if you guys remember from the little day trip I spent to Belfast, and I showed you the wedges from the Titanic exhibition centre and said how big they look, this puts that in some kind of eclipse nature. Just look at the size of this thing. So in case you hadn't noticed, it's really windy today, and what we're trying to tell you is that we're heading to the old town of Mykonos on a local ferry. So let's jump on board that boat and see what the island has to offer.
Have arrived in Mykonos. Just waiting for everyone else to get off the boat. Sea boat that is. You can hear Amy, but you can't see her. Oh, there's Luke. Oh, there we are.
That was fun.
What did you think?
Yeah, it was a decent little boat taxi.
I made some friends, as I always do.
Yeah.
So as I just said, we're off the boat. It's a €4 round trip from where we docked to where we are now. You can buy single tickets, so like €2 each way. So I mean, just buying the €4 one makes sense. I did make a friend on the boat, just having a little chit chat. He was actually saying that you can walk from where we've docked all the way around, but it's like a 30 to 40 minute walk. He was an elderly gentleman, so I'm wondering if that was 30, 40 minutes for him or just in general. But this definitely seems like the quickest way to do it, and relatively cost effective and cheap as well. So yeah, no issues. The views coming in though were gorgeous. Amy just says that it reminds her of Mamma Mia, and it does actually feel like we are actually properly in Greece now, just because of the traditional buildings and how everything looks. So like, we're just waiting for Chris and Tony to get off the boat, and then we're just going to go and head for a little walk around and just see what we get up to.
Okay, so anyone that knows Stephen knows he loves a hat. So he's going to model this one.
These.
There are plenty to choose from. Which other ones do you like, Stevie B?
Oh. Go for a boy hat.
Yep. That actually quite suits you.
Yeah.
You should buy it.
Might keep my little head from burning.
Yeah. What else you got? What about the pink and fluffy one?
This.
What is that? Yeah.
Oh, don't affect him.
What's that about? You got to try the pink one, right? Okay. That's gonna fall off.
Oh.
I mean, it's not a guy's hat.
No?
No, I don't think so. But yeah, it does kind of look like you.
I do actually like that one I just picked up. Right, one more. One more. Oh.
Oh, that's very Audrey Hepburn, right?
Very Titanic, right?
Yeah, but again, I don't think it's designed for you. Alright, we have a look. Yeah.
Look at the size of that boat, Jack. Is it a no?
No, that's definitely a no. And don't give up the day job either.
Right, all fun and games aside, we really need to get going because we only have a day here in Mykonos. So we are going to head up through the back streets to the famous Windmills. But whilst we're heading up there, we might pop into a few shops along the way.
Oh, this looks like fun. I'm here. It does get narrower and narrower, doesn't it? Oh, okay, right.
Come on, girls, you'll be fine.
I need to just take this thing off my back for a second. Alright, let's see. I might have to go sideways. Oh, it's that last little squeeze, isn't it? Yeah. Oh. I did it.
It's like you're coming out the birthing canal.
Oh.
Right, so the time is 11:20. We are on the way up to the famous so-called Mykonos Windmills. Just been walking up the little alleys, looking at all the shops. Very, very pretty, very, very Instagrammable. But we are at a place called, where are we? Trio Bambini, gelato and yogurt. So we thought we'd stop for a little pick-me-up and continue on with our journey. Right, lunchtime stop? No, it's not even lunchtime. It's a little snack. 11 says coffee. What do we think so far?
I mean, there's like loads of stuff to choose from. It all looks huge. Hold on, let me just like that. That looks epic, right?
So food-wise, there's lots of options, but what do we think of Mykonos so far?
Amazing.
Yeah? Has it lived up to expectations?
Yeah, I think so.
I can see why Lindsay Lohan moves it.
Thank you.
Bon appetit.
Right, so our pit stop is now over and it's time to continue exploring Mykonos. And this is a fairly typical view of what most of the streets look like. Sort of narrow pedestrian paths with chic-looking boutique shops and restaurants on either side with, I guess, flats or residences above them, which you reach via various sets of stairs on the road like this one here. That said, we're very much on the home stretch now and we're getting to the top of that hill where the windmills are. If you look very carefully, you can see them just there on the left. And they're overlooking sort of the main bay, which is surrounded by the old town. And that does give us, from this point, some pretty epic views and some really nice scenery to look at. So we're going to show you that now. We love what we see here. Hopefully you do too, but let us know in the comments below what you think about the scenery from this vantage point. What's up everyone? Okay, so we've now been in Mykonos for 2 hours 15, 2 hours 20 minutes or so. We caught a little boat across from the cruise terminal to the old town. I've had a really nice little wander around, looking at some of the shops, grabbed some coffee, and generally exploring. The place is beautiful. That's all I can say. Everything is like pristine white. The sky is like a kind of cobalt blue colour. It is amazing.
It's literally what we thought it was going to be.
Yeah, absolutely.
It is quintessential Greek.
Yeah.
Mamma mia.
It's very Mamma Mia, yeah, exactly. But anyway, as you can see, we found our way to the windmills. There are 6 of them in total. Perhaps unsurprisingly, it's very windy up here. It's exactly the right place you think you'd put a windmill. So apologies if there's a bit of background noise on the camera, but the view is stunning. We'll show you some of those in a minute of what you can see from up here. So very pleased with our trip so far. From what we've seen, definitely recommend coming to Mykonos. We're hoping to see a little bit more yet before we have to head back to the ship, but honestly it is stunning.
And just for reference, we'll show you in a minute, but we can actually see our boat moored just over there. So
yeah.
the landscape is like pretty gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a good day so far. Still a few more hours to spend here yet. Well, walking is definitely thirsty work, and we've seen some pretty epic views of Mykonos so far. It's time for another pit stop. As Tony refers to it, we'll have a local water at a local taverna. Let's check it out and see what it's like.
Okay, so we have stopped for a beverage, at the local Greek taverna, and we're here with the familia. What do we think so far, guys?
I think it's beautiful here. That's that kind of stunned silence when everyone says it all, I think.
It's really picturesque, really beautiful.
Yeah.
It's exactly like it says on the postcard. White walls, white houses, brilliant views, great weather, beautiful.
Yeah, definitely. It's really quirky little narrow road with all these little boutique shops and stuff down them. And I think there's like loads of really nice stuff. The only thing I'd worry about is like if we bought some of the stuff that we saw in the shops, whether we'd be able to get it home safe from an airport without a break. I saw a really nice like olive oil and balsamic vinegar bottle type thing, but it just felt so fragile. I couldn't have any confidence at all getting it back in the suitcase without it getting broken. But yeah, it's a lovely place. Lovely place. Know what you guys think?
Yeah, I loved it. I'm loving it really. It's really nice, and the weather's helping, obviously.
Oh, the weather's glorious,
been
isn't
gorgeous. Did we say earlier that we stopped off at a little what was that? A little dessert
little
place?
coffee shop place,
which was
yeah.
really nice.
Yeah, we did a little check in there. Mel had a delicious banana yogurt
Yes.
thingamajiggy.
Froyo. Yeah, really nice.
Froyo?
Yeah, Froyo.
Also, top tip, when you go and see the windmills, don't climb the stairs.
Yeah.
Instead, go around the back streets and go up the winding hill road. Much better experience.
Yeah.
And you get to see more, and you come out at the back entrance of the windmills, where you then look over the view of the sea. Beautiful.
Yeah, so we worked out that initially we thought we was going the wrong way, but actually it was the universe redirecting us in the more sensible way, because as you could see from the previous clip I did, those stairs were something.
Yeah. Glad we walked down them rather than up them, right?
And what about you guys? Highlights, lowlights?
Yeah, it's very beautiful.
And you've dressed for the occasion.
I have.
Yes.
No, I didn't even notice
Grecian.
that earlier. Yeah.
Yes.
Amy has literally sorted out her wardrobe for this holiday, and it's another banging outfit choice.
Sheen again. I mean, they should pay me to promote right now.
I mean, Greek magazine did tap you
Greek
up.
magazine did tap me up for a feature, yes.
That's your moment, paid promotion right there. Right.
So what next? So we're going to go. There's a little open air theatre somewhere down the road. So we're going to go and have a look at that, and then I think we'll take a slow mooch back towards the seaport, and then eventually head back to the boat, I guess.
Yeah. So the time is 5 minutes to 1. The boat departs at 6:30.
Yeah.
We obviously want to be back on before
Way
then.
before that, yeah.
We were saying that we might want to get in the pool, but equally, I'm kind of curious to see whether or not there is going to be any pier runners.
Yeah, this is true.
Maybe we can see that from the hot tub.
You can see it from the hot tub, yeah. Right. Anyway, we'll see you guys soon.
Yeah. Ta-ra. Goodbye. Oh, adios.
Very Scylla-esque. Ta-ra for now.
Right, the clock is ticking and we are running out of time on Mykonos. So one more thing to explore, as we just said, the open air theatre, and this is it. It's hardly the Colosseum, which is kind of what we were expecting, but nevertheless it's kind of cute, and it's kind of an outdoor area that is worth exploring if you're in town. Okay, so we just walked up to what we thought was going to be
A historical landmark site.
yeah,
Which technically it is, because it looks quite nice.
it's an open air theatre type thing, but it apparently just seems to be a kids' playground, and that includes this one up there somewhere, noticing around.
Oh, there is.
Yeah. So yeah, not quite what we were expecting, but still, yeah.
And when we mean a place for the youth to gather, congregate, we'll show you now. So Mel has found herself a friend. Who are we calling it?
I don't know. I'm just saying hello to it in Greek.
It is private property, I might add. It says private. That is a giddy little birdie. Birdie, birdie. Birdie, birdie.
This is cute. So we've just got back from Mykonos and we found a little elephant on our bed, complete with a couple of eyes. That's really cool. I wonder if that's a thing on cruises, who knows. But it's kind of cute either way. And the bed's nicely made as well. So, hey everyone, as you can see, we are back on the boat now. And we're going to, in a short while, spend a bit of time chilling out here, using some of the facilities on board. But just wanted a quick rundown at this stage about what we think about the island of Mykonos. So, Steve, what are your thoughts?
So time check, it's 10 to 3.
Yeah.
So we've had a really fun-packed afternoon. We really enjoyed like walking around. I think, as we said, like all of the guys and girls have said that they didn't know what to expect, but their expectations have been met.
Yeah.
Very much. Yeah, we got what we wanted.
I think that's a good way of putting it. And I think what we were expecting was like white walls, white streets, blue on some of the roofs and blue in the sky with some flowers and some vines, and that's exactly what we saw. And my gosh, was it spectacular. And I think towards the afternoon it started to get a bit more crowded, and we're kind of here off season, so I can only imagine how busy it would be on season. But if you are looking for something to do off season, definitely somewhere I think you should come and check out. There are lots of little quirky shops, boutique shops with jewellery, clothes, souvenir, artwork, etc. And lots of these little narrow, twisty, windy roads as well, which are good to explore. And of course, the windmills were pretty epic to see as well. And the view from that vantage point was pretty stunning, even if it was just a little bit windy up there.
Yeah, and the prices are really reasonable as well. So as you saw the water taxi over to the islands, the main central island part, and then the water taxi back was like €2 each way.
Yeah.
We got those beers, they worked out to be what, about €5?
That's about €6 each, yeah, roughly.
So very, very reasonable.
Yeah.
We didn't have any food simply because we weren't hungry.
Simple as that, yeah.
Equally as well, there's a bounty on this boat of options available to us.
Yeah.
So we just kind of just thought, yeah, we'll kind of just see how we feel a little bit later on. But
Yeah.
you know, the food we did saw was nice.
Yeah.
Portion sizes looked great everywhere.
Yeah.
There were loads of kitty cats all over the place.
Yeah.
Which was really cute. Makes me kind of think of home, think of our little monster.
Yeah.
But I'm sure she's enjoying herself, having free reign of the house without us.
Without us there, yeah.
So yeah, as Luke was saying, the plan is we just got back, going to charge our phones up a bit. We're going to head up to deck 12, and we're going to find a nice little spot and have a little splish splash around in the pools.
Yeah.
Our initial idea is to do the adult pool because obviously no kids, but we will see how that works out. Hopefully, most people are still over at Mykonos. There, you know, it's not going to be too crowded up there. The one thing I would say is, quickly, you can walk from where our boat is moored. It is moored, isn't it? Yeah.
Moored, yeah.
Where our boat
Cruise
is
terminal,
moored, round over to the central area we were, but they actually have these water taxis, and they're very inexpensive.
Yeah.
I think someone said it was about 30 to 40 minutes to actually walk around there. The thing is, you could do, if you want to, or you have the time. We decided not to because
I guess we just wanted to maximise our time in the old town, really, wasn't it? And you know, again, the weather's not too bad today. It's October, so it's warm. It's about 21 degrees, a little bit blustery, so quite pleasant for a walk. But I can imagine, again, if you were here, like in the height of the summer, that would be really hot, really humid, and potentially quite a difficult walk if you're not the kind of person that works or handles heat well.
And no humidity, which is fantastic.
Yeah.
We didn't actually expect it was going to be this windy though, did we?
No, I wouldn't say it's not windy. It's not like, it's just slightly breezy, if that makes
It's
sense.
gusty up here though, because of I think
The height, yeah.
and also the fact that this is an enclosed space, but otherwise good. So we're going to leave it there for the time being. We are going to take some clothes off because we're headed to the pool, obviously.
Yeah.
And we will probably see you guys in a bit.
See you guys in a bit.
Au revoir. So we have made it into the pool. I have my beveragino, and look at all these sexy people. We are in the jacuzzi, and we thought now is the most appropriate time to introduce you to our alternate egos. No, to our aliases, because tonight we are doing Single Pringle and we're hitting the LGBTQI+, the alphabet. So, with that in mind, let's start our first interview. Hello, gorgeous. What is your name and where are you from?
Oh, hello, my name's Melania tonight.
Oh.
Yes. And I am from North Virginia. but I haven't been there for a long time. So my accent's gone.
And tell the people at home, what is your party trick? What is the one thing that sets you apart from the other people in tonight's roundup panel?
Oh wow. I can do splits. Yeah.
We look forward to seeing that later.
You will.
Fantastic, thank you so much. Now look at this handsome couple right here. Right, we'll start with the lady. What is your name? Where you come from?
I'm Amelia.
You need to speak up a little bit more for us, Madam Pineapple.
Amelia,
Yes.
alias Madam Pineapple,
Yep.
and I am from London.
London, lovely. And for the viewers at home, what is your favourite colour?
It is purple,
Why purple?
because stains don't show up on it.
Oh, so it's not anything to do with the eggplant emoji then?
No, but that's my favourite emoji.
Lovely. Well, we look forward to seeing you later on.
Yeah.
And over to this handsome specimen of a male.
Hello, darling. You alright?
Welcome.
How's your father?
Father is very well, thank you. So, please introduce yourself to our audience.
I'm Ollie from Essex.
Ollie from Essex.
Bit here to
Ollie from Biggin Hill.
Yeah, know what I mean. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Ollie. I
Ollie,
thought you said
yeah.
Holly. Okay.
Ollie.
Holly from
You know what I
Essex.
mean? Currently a bit of a lecky by trades. A bit of builder by night. A bit of like lay down my pipes when I need to, babe.
Fantastic. And tell the audience, what is your favourite song of all time?
Oh, my neck, my back, is where my tongue extends, babe.
Fantastic. Well, thank you so much for that. And for those that care, please go and have a listen to that on Spotify or Amazon. And finally, we move on to this gorgeous person. Now, I want to say, you remind me of a celebrity.
Do you?
Yes.
Right, so my name is Freddie,
Freddie.
and I have, I'm from, where am I from? Where's Freddie from? I'm from Southampton, yeah.
So Freddie from Southampton, lovely to meet you.
Yeah.
And if you could travel to one destination in the world, where would it be?
One destination in the world I think would be, I would say Thailand.
Thailand. So why Thailand?
Because you can have lots of fun in Thailand and it's very cheap.
Fantastic. Well,
Oh, and here comes the last one of our group.
And I work for the government.
and tell the audience at home, what is your code name?
I'd have to kill you on the phone.
Okay.
Stop it.
Okay, so it is now 6 p.m. and as you can see, we are waiting to head into the Windjammer. Now, for those of you who haven't cruised before, the Windjammer is the buffet-style restaurant that you can find on any Royal Caribbean boat. So on our boat, the Windjammer is located on deck 11 at the back and can hold up to 720 people for one sitting. So as you can see, we are walking past all of the self-service stations and heading to the back of the boat. And the reason for this is because if you are able to snag one of the seats directly at the back, you are able to have your dinner whilst watching the wash of the boat as it is cruising. And I have to say, it is one of the nicer seating options to have. Equally, you can also nab one of these side windows as well, and it just gives you a different perspective. And it goes without saying that there are many food options here, from your traditional salads to burgers to a multitude of international cuisine options. There's definitely something for everyone, and on our particular sitting, the food was of a good standard, and equally as well, you can have this for breakfast, lunch or dinner, and there is no limit on how many times you can come and visit this particular restaurant during your cruise. And with all that being said, it's time to go and find where everyone has sat down, have our food, and then we are planning to head over to the 70s disco and most likely dance the night away.
Well, as you can tell, much fun is being had so far this evening. Now, Amy is checked out, she's feeling a little bit tired, but for the rest of us, we're not ready to go to bed just yet. So we're going to head right up to the 14th deck of a ship where you find Dizzy's bar and nightclub. And I must say, it has some stunning views from up there. Let's check it out.
Good evening, or should I say good morning. It is now Tuesday, 12:05. Just me in the room. As you can see, Luke is still on the dance floor with Chris, Tony and Melina. I decided that I'd had enough and that I needed some nourishment. So I got myself pepperoni pizza from 24 Hour Cafe. I'm very tired, very hungover, but we have had a really good day. We didn't think Mykonos was going to be as good as it was, but it was. We've literally spent the afternoon in the jacuzzi, having dinner, and then literally dancing the night away. So here is a good end to our cruising day number 2. I am literally going to leave it there, and I'm hoping that Luke is not going to make too much of a noise when he eventually comes in. But until the next vlog, we'll see you later, and please remember to comment, share and subscribe. Au revoir.
Well, all I'm going to say is last man standing. Everyone else is waiting on to bed, but I'm still awake. Wow, what a fun evening. Didn't realise you had so much fun on a cruise ship. And there were some banging tunes in that club that remind me of Tiger in Croydon, if any of you have ever been that way. But it probably is about time to go to bed now. It's way gone midnight, and we lose an hour tonight as well because we've crossed from Greek time to Italian time. But yeah, today's been fun, today's been epic. I think it's time to go to bed though. See you guys tomorrow.